I'm Jim, and this is Red. Take it away, Red.
So Unsold Stuff Gaming decided to actually go blue side this time. And it looks like, can we mirror the bans again? So Kha'Zix has been 100% banned this series. If we get there's the Varus. If we get another Varus, if we get Varus, so we got him. We need Talia, Galio.
Yeah.
Talia. We're looking at another Azir ban, I pretty much guarantee it. And
Unsold Stuff finally banned the Caitlyn. If you've been watching our first two games, Caitlyn for Heredia has been absolutely popping off. Heredia, affectionately known by my fellow commentator Red as Horatio, so don't get them confused, it's the same person. But Caitlyn has been absolutely great in both games, even good in the losing game. The only reason Unsold Stuff Gaming was able to get on top of 7th Heaven in the second game was a great Flash Skynet ultimate to take away the Caitlyn.
So there's the Braum, banned again. Once again, it popped off in that first game. The Caitlyn consistently now banned out. Unsold Stuff Gaming.
Finton loves Braum. Braum's his favourite champion, picks him all the time.
It's good to see Unsold Stuff Gaming adapting at this point. I felt like they didn't try to adapt to the second game. They may have still won, but
it was close for a while. Yeah. The Galio ban coming in as well. Looks like the ADC pool's quite pinched. What does that leave up for us? We've got Tristana.
Tussle's fantastic here. Sorry.
I think you've got to pick up the Tristana.
Yeah, Tristana. You got the outside chance of Jinx.
Taking away the Sedge from Savage. Very, very good there.
Savage on Sedge.
So I still think there's an ADC priority. Kalista shown to be quite good for Gango last night. As an Olaf hovered to try and bust through the CC.
Look, he's going straight.
Could be flex, could be top, could be jungle.
Oh well,
generally jungle.
Olaf's definitely going top.
Teemo hover just for the fans.
I know I'm excited.
He's for blind pick only for obvious reasons.
Get it?
But there we go. The Talia picked up, and you'd expect that. Swap to Rise. Well, brings me to my next point. Talia should be picked up to counter the Rise, and Gariaru, sorry.
You mean Gaz?
Gaza. He's shown to be very passive in lane and really just doing enough to make sure he doesn't lose his tower.
He's looking... So in that second one, he was definitely the support mid lane.
Yeah, definitely.
He was getting the wards, he was just there as an ult bot and there to push in.
I think that's the reason you target the Galio away from him, so that he can't just sit there.
Is it you, girl?
Oh, definitely. Definitely the Rock Goddess. Talia is great against Rise. A definite counter pick in Korea where she can just push lanes early.
No.
And Unsold Stuff Gaming picks up their Ornn. Ornn's been picked in every game.
He is good. He gives you that extra...
Upperman hitting 90% of his ults.
I don't want to keep this meme going, but if he misses even one this game, mate, I will be all over that.
Go back and watch Game 2. Watch Upperman completely with the Ornn ult. It's excellent.
I think there's Shen by 7th Heaven. Poor pickup. I think he wasn't impactful in that last game.
No.
I don't think he does well enough against the Ornn. I think they would be better taking the team over.
He did fine in lane. It was just he wasn't as impactful in team fights as the...
But that's Shen's #1 thing.
Yeah.
He has to be impactful in team fights. And he wasn't.
That's true. But, I mean, Upperman just throwing in the ult's always going to be better. He hit the right targets most of the time.
There's the ADC pinch. Even though they're kind of going against themselves.
Yeah, pinching Kalista. No, it's pinching for Gango. Gango going off in on the Kalista in the last game. I think it was 3 triple kills at least.
He finished up, I think it was 14-1. Tom Kench. The big thing for me here is that will we see the spicy Ziggs bot lane? Just really throw that awful guy in.
No, nothing like that.
But what's left? You've got
Tristana,
Trish,
you've got Jinx, you've got
Ashe.
I'd probably think Jin would be higher priority than Ashe. Jin, the more of a support ADC along with Ashe. Utility ADC is kind of out of favour except for Varus. But yeah, that's targeted ban.
The Coggy, that's protect the Cog comp gone now.
Yeah, well, I mean, they already had the Karma, so it was on the cards.
It's the Karma flex. I think Karma does her wave clear is good in the mid lane.
I think you just give it to Gario because that's all he just wants to see.
He's the mid lane support.
Yeah, he is the mid lane.
He got signed to Unsold Stuff Gaming. He's like, yeah, I can finally be the support I want to be. And like, oh, you're mid. Oh no.
Oh, this would be great. I love Tarek. Fabulous. Picked up there for Thinton. It's Bron Light. He gets in there, stops the whole team from dying. It's going to be great.
Spicy.
The Tarek really counters the Orn God as well. As soon as he blows the horn, Tarek's like, push the panic button, let's go.
We're in the room, boys. This will have to be a Trist pick. I don't think there's anything stronger than Trist.
No, nothing stronger than Trist, and it makes me think that you have to pick up the Jinx in return. But Gango went off in the last game. Gango bosses, I'm going to keep saying it. So we'll have to see if he can really pop off in the Trist. He was hamstrung in the first game.
As a Trist fan, who would you want as your support if Karma's been?
Oh, you can pick anyone to go into Trist. She peels for herself with Buster Shot and jump.
The pit comp?
Blitzcrank could be fun.
Come on. No, I'm still happy with
beautiful.
that. Leona is great into Tarek.
There is so much engage on Unsolved Stuff game. This is solo queue. But, I mean, that's why the Tarek comes into play here for 7th Heaven. The panic button's going to really stop any sort of engage for a little while. No chance. I think there's got to be Jinx.
Solo queue. What are you talking about?
There's got to be Jinx or Jin for mine. I don't see any way around it.
There she is.
Yep, Jinx locked in.
So Jinx is able to break the attack speed cap.
Yep.
And just go absolute bananas. Yeah,
if she picks up a tower or a kill or an assist, she breaks her attack speed cap and just runs absolutely wild. Still not as strong as Tristana. Tristana has the wave clear advantage early until Jinx picks up her Hurricane. Jinx can use rockets to push the wave, but it wastes a lot of mana. So I have to see what happens there.
So, what are we going to see here? Last time we didn't see the handshake on screen. We had the stare down in the first match. I reckon it's going to be very respectful, and they're not going to talk to each other again.
Very respectful. He's stuck.
There goes
Technical difficulties.
Get in there, help him out. This is all that. This is where the game really matters. Is this sign off right here? Is this Sarah Apple branded headphones?
I don't know. He's looking very stylish.
He's worried.
He's worried.
Oh,
the walk off.
The chat off.
No. Oh, he gives him the nod. Very polite.
Yeah, 7th Heaven, a bit more respectful there. I think Unsold Stuff Gaming. There's something in the coach's head.
Yeah,
no matter how bad you get stomped, you got to give him that handshake, mate. That's the respect.
Yeah, especially in the Game 3 when you're 1-all. But who do you think has the advantage in this game? Judging just on the team comp.
So, to me, this is a Protect the Cog comp where Cog was banned by your own side and you picked up a Protect the Trist comp. Like, your Karma damage is pretty good.
Yep.
It's nothing spectacular, especially if he's going the Ardent Sensor or he's in the Zeke's Convergence.
You have to say,
tanks.
Really damage lights on Unsolved Stuff. There's only one legitimate damage threat, and if Triss dies,
Olaf being able to break through that backline, I think it all comes down like Gango. If there's anyone in LJL that you could trust to pull this comp, it's Gango. Yeah,
Gango the definite MVP. But
you're putting all your eggs in that basket. Whilst
hopefully the basket doesn't crack.
7th Heaven, they've got the long term, they've got the scaling, they've got the damage, they've got the aggressive jungler with Olaf.
You have to say, Rise a great damage threat as opposed to the Karma.
And Jinx can pop off. She's one of those ones that she's not picked too often, but when she is, she can do some damage.
Yeah, she definitely can do some damage. The meta really suits her at the moment, but she's just a bit undertuned for competitive and doesn't see all that much play. Not enough escape value.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got her chompers, but too many, League of Mobility. People just get over it.
I think one other thing I would like to see here is a bit of an invade, but they're very safe on their spread out.
We've got the traditional LJL, look across the river, stare them down.
It's all about sending a message. The message is time to farm, boys.
This is our side of the river. So Unsold Stuff starting on the blue side, 7th Heaven starting on the red side. This is the first time Unsold Stuff's been blue side for this.
It's like them going to Hokkaido after staying on the meta.
Yeah, it definitely is. It'll be a similar start. Olaf looking to start blue, mirrored there by Tussle, who also wants to start blue. Tussle probably going to go blue, wolves, red, and you'd look for some sort of gank.
What I enjoy about this Olaf is that he doesn't need the leash, so he's able to let all his Shen's able to be a bit of a dick, confirm whether he's on the blue side. He's and then still get to lane and get that first bit, and as well as bot lane able to keep a bit of pressure.
Yeah, I think that Olaf just does more jungle damage if he's lower health, so you kind of want him to get hit.
And I think you want to be rushing that level 2 here because the level 2 all in by Leona, very strong. And there's
the auto Q auto there from Leona picking up the ward. Great work there to stop it. No, that bush is a real threat there. Seventh Heaven going to have to be very wary of the Leona all in at level 2.
So Tarek's new build path is also going to tier himself. So that's 750 gold. It works really well for his autos and keeping that healing up. He's almost Serac levels of healing.
Okay.
But he's also squishier for longer, especially with an engage like Leona.
So do you think we'll see the tier build coming out this game?
Definitely.
Okay.
It's very optimal for him. It works really well. Because all you need to do is put 2 into Q, and that means that he can have 100% uptime on his passive, and that's very strong for Tarek.
Tussle going buff to buff, picking up wolves, but then prioritising the Scuttle Crab. I don't think that Unsold Stuff know where Savage is. I don't think they have any tracking, so they're all playing a little bit carefully here.
Yeah, Tussle's been very good at keeping an eye on Savage in the first 2 games, and it looks like Savage is getting away on it this time.
Yep. Savage is invisible now. Not shown on any
wards.
wards.
Here we go. Let's throw down the wards. Not much to spot out, unfortunately, though. They do get the plant.
Yep, but they know that he's cleared his jungle, but they don't have timings on it, whether he started there or whether he ended there. But bot lane pushing in here, we can see Tristana's passive kicking in on the E, picking up lots of minions. Answered quite well by 7th Heaven. You'd have to say Tarek's
heal is on the W or the Q?
His heal's on the Q.
Yeah, thought so.
Tarek's... that's alright. Tarek's really good at stopping engages.
No, you can just stop it really good.
Yeah.
I love Tarek.
But you have to say Unsold Stuff Gaming has picked up all the engage. Like, there's a lot of...
There's really only the...
You've got the... Yeah. You've got
direct engage compared to the Call of the Forge God.
Yeah, but you've also got Tussle on the Sejuani, who also just wants to QW engage like that. So I think Tarek's going to be a really good pickup here for 7th Heaven, and we'll have to see how it plays out, but he could be the difference in the team fight.
Now, something I've just noticed here is the interesting Relic Shield pickup by Tristana. Bit of an old patch.
Yeah, very old.
Clearly hasn't been reading the patch notes. There's the Chompers into the nice trade. They clearly know that Leona's buggered off somewhere, so they feel they've got the pressure advantage.
So I think that Gango's done that to try and get a little bit more gold for NT so that he can be a little bit tankier early.
They've changed the way the passive works.
Yeah.
When you get CS, the cooldown...
The internal cooldown. Yeah.
In comes the karma. There's the flash. Double flash into the...
Rooted by the... they're going to pick up First Blood there. First Blood for Rakenia. And that was just a great work there from Savage. Absolutely no idea.
Mike Tyson's Savage.
Yeah, Gariaru just completely... just didn't see him. No idea. Rakenia picking it up there with the root.
I'll let you take this one.
Oh, that's all right. So we can see here Savage comes in, hits the Q, so he's slowed. And then the double flash, Gariaru just nowhere to go once Rakenia puts down the 2-second root there. And First Blood's really easy.
And the spiciest part of that is, well, besides what we're seeing here, is now that Ryze can...
Ryze free roam?
Can roam anywhere he wants. Is that Karma used teleport to get back to lane, so now he's got to do the walk of shame.
Yeah, definitely. Upperman pinched there a little bit right by Rakenia while he goes back. Rakenia probably nothing to buy. He's got his tier, and so he's just sort of hanging on to wait for his first item.
Able to pick up his unstable mana crystals.
Yeah, the
Arcano.
Yeah,
that's it. I built it so many times, but I just know the look of it more than the name.
Savage here going to pick up the wave, knock it off the tower, so that when Rakenia gets back, he can have a easier time of it. Spots that his chickens have been
sad little chicken
pinched,
all by himself.
But he's seen
here
by
comes
Upperman.
With the spicy
Upperman level 6.
The auto, what a absolute lackluster jump on him. That was
still does a quarter
come
of
on,
himself
Upperman.
Before Rakenia decides to show up.
I love all man, and I'm enjoying your play style, but you're giving me too much.
Gario really shouldn't be behind this early. You've got so much escape potential with the Karma, but blew both the flash and the E and wasn't able to escape the root and the slow from...
I think that's the good thing about Karma.
From Savage.
The previous match we did was the Corki who got behind, and you really feel it on that Corki. Like, with Karma's main job, look, she's already built her support arm. She's just going for the good old wards
Yep.
to be going hard and Sensor next, and those are cheap.
Yeah, she
That's
just
a
wants to
support
protect her ADC. But putting Ryze ahead early, not a great idea.
No, it's never a good idea to put you.
I almost would give her the blue buff.
Yeah, that's. But then again, what's Ornn going to do with it?
Yeah.
Is there any way we can get Gango to quickly teleport up, get the blue buff, and come back?
Yeah, they've just put it all on Gango. They've just rolled the dice and it's like, come up, all Gango.
As you can see by this Taric, he's just healing this Jinx up. That auto is already gone.
Yeah,
The Leona was still a good pickup into the Taric, but you're not going to see the value just yet.
I don't think it's great at all. I think it's good for the team, but into Taric, I don't think you do much. As Savage spots out a pink ward there on the Dragon. Olaf, one of the junglers that can just really sneakily do Dragon whenever he wants. From about level 4, if he's not spotted out. So you can see the really big emphasis from NT here on making sure that they have Dragon vision. Because getting behind the Dragons is getting behind the gold. It just doesn't look like it.
So what dragon was it?
It's a mountain, yeah. So really, really good for both ADCs.
That's what you want. Well, Triss, if she's going to be the only thing taken out of the tower, that's what you need.
I think if it was an ocean or a fire drake, you would have seen some really early fights over. But mountain, you can afford to let it sit there for a little bit because you're not at the tower at the moment.
Exactly.
Savage going to pick up his red, and I think he might look for another gank.
He's got
here.
the good gank. His clear. His CS is doing really well.
So Gary just has no vision. There's just no vision there. If Savage just walks around again for a gank, he has absolutely nothing to tell him. He does have one pink ward there spotting up behind the back of the Dragon, but we see this in the LJL all the time from mid laners. They have no ward protection and they get ganked quite frequently.
Here comes the Sejuani going to be coming up lane through the bushes.
Yep.
It's going to be a dive here.
This engage is
still not
slick.
6 yet, so you'll have to wait for that.
So Leona being melee can proc the Sejuani passive to do some extra damage. But I think they've pushed the wave in too much. Oh, here we go. So coming up to the next push.
There's the 6 for Leona. I reckon they'll be coming in. Who's going to throw it down?
But 6 also for 7th Heaven. This
Olaf,
is a risky...
Olaf is at the chicken, so
Savage
here
is
it
too
is.
far away.
There's the ult. Taric is down.
Taric
stacking that.
Taric did not get a chance to ult.
First kill to Gorgon.
So
Here comes the double teleport from both top laners. First one in. Oh, that's Ryze coming in.
Rakenia down
Here
there.
comes Olaf.
Savage going straight for Gango. He wants Gango super bad. Oh, Shen ulting in, and Shen gonna be able to get the assist there. Call of the Forge God picks up Savage there, and it looks like Unsold Stuff Gaming is going to pick up another kill. Another kill for Unsold Stuff Gaming, Ornn picking up the 2 kills. What a teleport. Leona manages to hit the EQ combo on the Jinx. Oh, but she's going to live because there's another teleport coming down. And we can see here, the Ryze ult into the Taric stun. But it's not enough. Ornn able to just mitigate that damage. Unsold Stuff Gaming look like they're just going to get out. Ornn manages to ram himself into that wall.
And that's the strength of the Unsealed Spellbook. Taric is able to die and still come back into it.
And make it,
and make it into something else. Here they get the lane priority. They're going to push that in.
You'd have to say it was even at the end, a 3-for-3 pickup. But 7th Heaven here able to get some good tower damage down. Oh no, Gango's back, so Gango will be able to just pick up his wave, and we're back to square one. I'll leave you with the replay.
Here comes the engage. This is the flash Sejuani ult onto Taric. 3,
so
2,
we can see here the vision
1.
from
there
7th
it is.
Heaven.
The flash onto the Leona into the ult. They've stacked that CC really well. Jinx has been able to throw down a chompers to force Gango to stick in there. And here comes Ryze and Olaf. Gango just, no matter how good the CC is, once that Ragnarok is popped, he is in there for the fight with the Shen ult. Into the Call of the Forge God. Only hitting the 1 knock-up onto Olaf. And here comes the Ornn dealing that tank damage, boys. He gets the double kill on the Olaf and the Shen. Ryze is pulling back. Jinx gets engaged on. Here comes the teleport from Taric into the Ryze ult to get not quite far enough in, but into the stun, into the ult. Able to get a bit of damage onto the Olaf and clear out of there.
Now, wasn't that really slick there? The teleport from the Taric into the Ryze ult.
Beautiful.
And Taric immediately puts the stun on. That looked really good.
That is good teamwork. That's communication. Like I was saying before, just because 7th Heaven is at the bottom of the ladder doesn't mean they're just a bunch of solo queue players that don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I agree. That looked really slick. Evensies in the end. Unsold Stuff Gaming coming out with almost 1k lead, but still
nothing to write home about.
Really. Ahead, but
I'd like to see where the gold exchange. I would imagine it'd be in the Ryze, as well as a little bit on the Ornn due to his tank kills. It's no Tom Kench getting the kills, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, no, you'd have to think it'd be on the Olaf and on the Ornette.
Sedge with the 3 assists as well.
And no assists for Tarek at all, unfortunately for him. But 3 for NT on the owner. Thinton picking up the style points this game for the pool party Tarek, one of the better skins.
You mean well, a certain TV show Tarek.
Yeah. As we see, blue buff being donated here to Gario. Again, I don't think he deserves it, but they're going to give it to him anyway.
He did get 2 assists and die again there, so I think he's...
The 2 assists is good, but he didn't keep...
he's finished his support item. What are you talking about, mate? Let's hold this together.
He didn't keep Gango alive, though, so I'm not going to give it to him for that one. He did teleport and stop the Jinx zap. That was pretty good.
I think once he gets his shield up with Hardened Sensor, that's the only way he's going to be able to slow down this Olaf charging in. Just trying to get Gango to survive.
Rakenia is spotted out there, wants to go get that ward, but spotted out by Karma, and you can see Savage just picking up the vision here, and
spotted
just
out
gonna
trouble. They're gonna get onto Dragon here.
Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah,
Come
Dragon
on,
priority. Savage wants it. He's gonna go try and find the.
No, they're going for the cheeky invade.
Oh yeah, no, he must know where Tussle is. No, he doesn't. Has no idea.
He's throwing down the control.
Well, you gave him too much credit.
So that control ward placement, it's still quite consistently the least checked bush.
Yeah.
In pro play, so it's quite a safe spot to place it.
I think it's good. It doesn't always give you the best information though either. Like sometimes it does, but it's a bit of a risk.
Oh.
So Tussle bringing friends up from Unsold Stuff. NT coming up for the roam. Rakenia just able to happy feet around the Gario's Karma queues. But Unsold Stuff Gaming, Tussle and NT just doing the ward mission, getting in there and clearing out all the vision. And Thinton, that's forced for Thinton to come down mid and try and return favour and get rid of all the wards.
There's his passive up, as you can see, but he was barely taking any of his mana.
Yep. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, as predicted by you, he picked up the tier, so he's going to have really good mana sustain. Shen up in the top lane picking up his first wave clear item.
Pushing that tower.
So he'll be able to just push in all day. Upperman, not spotted out there, bro.
Here's the sun. Can they stack it?
Oh, they've stunned it.
There's the flash.
He's had the flash because the brittle was on, and if any CC happens with the brittle, he was stuck there for a year.
He lives here now. That's a Morgana Q if I ever saw one.
But during all of that, Tussle's able to pick up the dragon against what you'd say would be the runner play for Olaf, who you definitely can just solo dragons, but great vision around the dragon from NT especially. NT knows what he wants to do. As we see Ganko barely escape that stun.
Pixel perfect.
That was interesting, that one. And NT just roaming around the river, seeing if he can't spot any wards out.
That's what he wants to do with this Liana. He wants to
definite playmaker, trying to spot out Savage going from lane to lane. He spots Savage out again in the mid lane. Rakenia having to back. Rakenia up by about 20 CS as opposed to the Karma, but the Karma more of a support this game, you'd have to say.
Oh, 100% all game. There's no way. So she's gone lost chapter for that mana, but
so I'm really concerned that the lack of damage for Unsold Stuff is going to really bite them. There's a lot of tanks on 7th Heaven, and if they can't get Gango ahead, they don't have the damage to get through the front line. Oh, great stun there from Thinton, but excellently dodged there from Gango. Gango didn't even buffer the ult, just knew the jump, just knew he was out. That's good play there from the Tristana. As Shelly looked to be started by Tussle here, managing to might just be able to solo it and not raise any suspicion, but we can see Savage spotted out there by a ward. Savage obviously knows something's up.
Tussle's going to pull off.
Tussle's going to try.
There's the vision.
And Savage can probably 1v1. He's a level ahead, and Savage is a tank buster basically. He's
going for that predator. He's all about diving onto that Tristana.
That's his job, but that's all he has to do.
There's you missed it, buddy. There you go. Get back in there.
No other legitimate damage threat coming out of Unsold Stuff. So a good pickup for 7th Heaven, you have to say. Savage picking up their life. They know his job. He's just got to get in there and kill one die.
So it looks like I was a little bit wrong on this Karma. She's gone Luden's Echoes for,
Luden's Echo's changed on this patch, as we all know, so it's now sort of the Morello's replacement, gives you mana and AP and cooldown reduction.
Doesn't give you that grievous one.
So it's like the your starter AP item. A little bit too much cooldown reduction coming out of the AP items at the moment, but that's just a personal opinion.
That was... But to be fair, I think it was a good change because I play a lot of mages and it was a very ABC build order for nearly all champs. There was no real diversity in the pickups.
Yep, so at least it's changed and you've got a little bit more reason to think about your build path, but Luden's Echo is going to be the majority starter for most mid laners, I'd say, who want access to mana. Oh, Savage spotted out his target, priority target.
Onto the Leona, that's a lot of damage.
NT,
into the Rise.
NT is just getting destroyed here. There's
Karma
nothing
in the
you can
back
do.
line.
Tarek ult on everyone, all
Here
5
comes
members.
Gango in the back. Call of the Forge God. How
Call of the Forge God knocks up 2.
Two.
Oh, and they're getting destroyed. Gango's in there with his E-Satchel, knocked up there by Ornn. Gango picks up so much damage coming out there from the ADC. Picks up a kill. It gets a jump reset. Not donated there, but 4 kills coming out of Unsold Stuff Gaming. And Gango was untouched. And I think that comes down to Savage picking the wrong target. Target acquired there on Leona, not Gango.
They're pushing
wrong bot laner.
Straight into that mid lane tower.
Well, Gango's going to just be able to take towers all day. They have the Mountain Drake, so they do extra damage. But Gango carrying, they're letting it happen again.
Yeah, you let him just sneak in on the back line.
Savage went too hard, too fast. Here's the replay. I'll let you take it away.
Here comes Savage. He sees it. He's like, Ragnarok, baby, let's go. He's straight in. Sejuani, he's gone over the wall. There's no Gango yet. Rise ult, he's the only one taking it. They're focusing all this damage onto Leona, and they're not taking much at the moment. It's Karma and the tanks. Here comes the Call of the Forge God. Just as Tarek ult comes off, Gango jumps in. There's the knock-up. There's the Sejuani. There's the double knock-up from Ornn. There's the Brittle. Savage is trying to get something into the back line. Well, Ratio just gets destroyed, and Tarek makes an escape.
Yeah,
I think giving the Sejuani those 2 kills was a mistake. I think it was safe. I don't think those 2 last guys really had a chance of turning that fight.
No,
they should have been a bit more careful on the kills. But still, it was a 4-for-1 and into a tower. It's real good.
And the one we've got to remind you is the Leona, the least threatening threat on their team.
0-1-5. Usually it's 0-5-1.
But you can't, like, Gango was even with the Jinx with.
And here you have to say Jinx tower taking abilities. Call the Forge God just to clear the wave.
Just to clear the wave? Okay.
As a traded tower.
Yeah, Gango, well, it's not even a trade now, is it?
Oh, well, Jinx got a pot.
There's a dive coming through. Ornn's well aware.
Not the best pickup, I think, but that's going to be a...
I think it was just to scare him off. They want the second tower.
Teleport onto the Scuds. No, this is Baron now.
Yeah, this is Baron.
This is a 20-minute Baron, as they know where everyone is. Shen's the only one that can come in. Rise ult's coming in. He's gone into the top lane, bushes at mid lane. Oh, they can't. This is
uncontested. Seventh Heaven there got caught with their pants down, and instead of pushing their advantage and giving up the Baron completely, they all rotated up to try and stop the Baron, and all it resulted in was saying hi as the Baron died. That was terrible.
It's on Soft Gaming, they were losing a little bit on the flow of the game as Seventh Heaven was going for that bot lane tower. They just turned it back on their heads.
Yeah, great Baron call, and really unexpected from Seventh Heaven. They didn't have any idea that they pull the button like that.
They've been very. They haven't been exceptional on making the captain's call and committing to it, but on that call, that was a great call, and they committed and they went into it. So I hope to see a bit more of that.
Yeah, that was really good from Unsold Stuff. And you'd have to say that Seventh Heaven was sitting pretty. They pushing in on the bot inhibitor. But then just completely didn't think about the option of a 20-minute Baron. And with the damage coming out with that Mountain Drake, they do extra damage to the Baron, and it went down really, really easily.
And that's a 2.5 item Tristana, so she's in a good spot. And a Relic Shield, oh god, why is it? It shouldn't even be able to be completed, but she's got some wards now as well. She's going to take that tower with Baron buff, solo gold, so she's going to keep going.
This is the first mini item power spike for Jinx. Where she gets IE and Hurricane, so she can clear waves and really be a threat in team fights. But you have to almost think it's too late. Almost too late.
So they're going to trade those towers back. Sejuani coming in to defend it. Ornn's still topside. he could easily just stay top, but he's going mid to get a bit more damage on that mid tower, and then just going to keep pushing until this in him.
Look at this
Here's
banner,
the Goon
Baron
squad.
minion. Oh, the Rise ult. It splits the team, and they get immediately destroyed there. Gango, Leona picks up the double kill. Gango untouched, doing so much damage. Great ult there from the Sejuani to secure the next kill. Forces the reset for Gango. Gango's going in, too much crit, and he picks up the ace.
It's a bad spot when Jinx is getting the 1v1 by Karma. Like, that was all Karma. They're going to push to end here. You have to push to end.
It's game over.
Even with
This
20
is
seconds,
20 minutes. It's game over.
Damage.
Look at this Baroned up banner of command minion.
That's one tower.
And you've got 5, and it was just a clean ace.
That is a clean ace, and that is a quick finish. 22 and 40-second game coming out of Unsold Stuff Gaming.
That was a really, really clean, concise victory. That's what we want to see from Unsold Stuff Gaming.
So that's exactly.
Pull the trigger on the Baron, go bot, get the towers, force them to split themselves up with the Rise ultimate, murder everyone.
And that's what Rito wanted when they made these Baron changes. They were sick of games getting stalled out. And a lot of pressure can come in when you get that dead 20-minute Baron. Look at that, they took everything. They took the game in 2 minutes.
You really need to, you need to be ahead of the game. You need to understand that if Baron's gone, that's the game. You know, they can just push to end. Baron and Banner of Command is going to do so much damage. And we saw the support Karma from the mid lane do really well. The Banner of Command and protecting the ADC. And I think Unsold Stuff Gaming's whole game plan is protect Gango. And that's what they did, and it seemed to work. Even the 1 damage threat coming against Team Tank, they still managed to do it. Anyway, that was game 3. We saw Unsold Stuff Gaming beating the last place 7th Heaven. But 7th Heaven...
What a twist.
What a twist. But they really did put up a fight. The numbers...
That first game was really, really clean. That second game, they lost it slightly, and that third game was just...
I'd say the second game they threw, and then the third game they sort of just lost really
That
quickly.
third game, it was Unsold Stuff game proving by that number 2.
Yeah, I agree. And so that's it from us. We'll be casting more soon, and hopefully we'll have more full games. Links to the description for the first 2 games will be below. Thanks very much.